Good morning, USA. This is Mr. Nick B, your host here. I'm back. We're back. We should be getting this out at least 3 days a week. And so, good morning, USA. Good morning, Deplorable Rob. Good morning, Blacktop Bullsheets. Good morning, C Beagle. Good morning, Carrie Love. Good morning to all. I hope you guys are having a great day. Get your Java and stay with me a little while, please. I'm sorry this is a little late, as I kind of experienced a little bit of jet lag, I think. I was on a big Airbus on my way back. Don't know if that had anything to do with it, but it was the first time in a while, so I don't know. Go figure. But I'm back, and to my hosts out in Maryland, to my hosts out in Georgia, I had a wonderful time. I had an absolutely wonderful time. I stayed with family. Absolutely wonderful time in both places. One was more quiet than the other. The other was more entertaining, and but I loved them both. And, as you probably can tell, I love my family. And family is so very important. So let's never forget our family members. Let's never forget those, especially those who maybe can't get around as easy. Never forget those who are maybe tied down by one thing or another. Just never forget your family, your loved ones, no matter who they are. It is just extremely important. Whether your family has adopted or other, mixed families, whatever it is. Families are extremely important. If you can hold your family together, that's one thing that will give you a stronger bond. And please, folks, please stay faithful. If you are a person of faith, please absolutely stay faithful in the work, in your words, your deeds, and your actions. Be true to God, be true to yourself. So let's begin with the little daily news here. This is from New York Post, page 6. Emily Smith, Scaramucci's Holocaust death poll costing him lucrative speaking gigs. Let's try this way, and my phone's going to do weird things. You'll have to excuse the... grab your Java and stay with me a little while. Okay, so... infamously short-lived and short-tempered White House communications guy, attorney Anthony Scaramucci, is losing lucrative speaking gigs following his website's outrageous Holocaust death toll poll and his amusing ensuing Twitter torching. The Scaramucci post launched after the Mooch's 11-day tenure as President Donald Trump's chief and somewhat potentially prone spokesperson, profanity prone spokesperson, put up a poll on Tuesday asking how many Jews were killed in the Holocaust, with multiple choice options ranging from less than 1 million to more than 5 million. The preposterous poll was yanked from the site as it was closing in on 5,000 votes, along with many more statements of outrage posted to Twitter. The site's social media director former hedge fund manager Lance Laffer took the fall, saying, "I apologize. The intent of the poll was to highlight ignorance of the basic facts of the Holocaust. I take full responsibility for it, having posted it without consulting Scaramucci, who is traveling in London, where residents will be shocked to learn there is apparently no internet or working phones. Now, because of the controversy, the Mooch might no longer be such a big get on the speaking circuit." A source says in November Scaramucci speaking appearance at New York City investment firm Neuberger Berman has now been canceled. A rep of the company declined to comment, but our source said that The mooch was to speak to a group of portfolio managers at a cocktail reception, and the firm feared that it could erupt into a huge commotion. The mooch spoke at Oxford on Monday night, where he said that Trump is definitely not a sociopath, but a political genius. On Wednesday night, he spoke at Cambridge University. A rep for Scaramucci declined to comment, but the mooch said by email that the event cancellation was due to a schedule change. I am on a speaking tour right now and have more speeches next week. Not sure it has affected anything or not, or the poll. He said, we were trying to raise awareness. Still, we made a mistake. We apologize, made a donation to the Simon Wiesenthal Center, and we're moving on. Well, yeah. We know all about that stuff, you know. You gotta be careful. So, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna give you another article, maybe two. So, Good Morning USA. You are watching Good Morning USA with Mr. McBee, your host. So, let's see. Shall we do this here? Another one from page 6. New York Post, page 6. This is by Yaren Steinbush, I guess. Anyway, this is Rose McGowan cancels film festival appearance amid Weinstein allegations. Anyway, so here we are, folks. One more article here, at least. Actress Rose McGowan, who has accused movie mogul Harvey Weinstein of raping her, has canceled her public appearance at a Kansas Film Festival because of compounding factors arising from the allegations. According to reports, the 44-year-old actress was scheduled to receive an Ad Astra Award at the Telegrass Film Festival on Thursday, but the organizers announced she would not be attending. The Scream star was to be honored for her directorial debut in the 2004 short Dawn. We are sorry to announce that we've just been informed that Rose McGowan has canceled all upcoming public appearances due to compounding factors. Excuse me one moment. Due to compounding factors surrounding recent revelations of the Harvey Weinstein sexual harassment case, the festival said in a statement, while we were disappointed that Rose cannot be here with us in person, we understand that her well-being is the priority. We support her and our thoughts are with her. We'll seize the opportunity to amplify her message and celebrate all the women filmmakers who work with her, filmmakers with works here at the 15th Annual Festival. Telegrass Creative Director Leela Meadow Connor said. I love how I absolutely love how I don't, but they always say, our thoughts are with her. What does that mean? Well, we know what it means, but I mean, technically when you say that, our thoughts and prayers are with her. Don't you just hate how people intentionally exclude any mention of prayer or God? our thoughts are with her. Unfortunately, people, we're not the ones that can do anything about it. I mean, we can, but only through God's grace. So, a panel of filmmakers called hashtag Woke Woman, a candid conversation with Telegraph's female filmmakers, were scheduled to appear instead of McGowan, according to People magazine. The whole world is now aware, in large part due to Rose's efforts, about the rampant sexual harassment within the entertainment industry, and so in her honor, we have pulled together a panel of women filmmakers who will be attending the festival with their films for a frank conversation, because the message doesn't stop here, Matt O'Connor said. McGowan, who accused the disgraced movie mogul of raping her, in 1997, has been at the forefront of efforts to change the culture of silence around sexual abuse in Hollywood. She was paid $100,000 to drop sexual harassment claims against a pervy producer, according to the New York Times. Twitter temporarily suspended her account recently for violating the rules after she lashed out at Ben Affleck, who she said was aware of the Weinstein's behavior. Twitter has suspended me. There are powerful forces at work. Be my voice. Hashtag Rosemary. Me. Rose. Oh. Okay, you guys got it. The actress wrote on Instagram, alongside a screenshot of Twitter's 12-hour suspension notice. Isn't that funny how big companies like Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, isn't that funny how they, it's not so funny, because these sexual allegations, if this is true and this man did these things, they're horrible crimes. They're absolutely horrible crimes. And this woman has a right to speak out. Twitter, wake up. Jack Dorsey, wake up. This is, that's just absolutely horrible. That is just absolutely horrible for someone to have done these things. If this man has done these things, it's absolutely horrible. So, anyways, this Rose, Rose Army, she got suspended from Twitter for 12 hours. The social media service said it has suspended her for posting a private phone number, not for speaking out. I think they're full of, little, piles of manure. Quite a lot, actually. I think they suspended her because they didn't want to hear her speak out against somebody because, and accuse him of sexual harassment. But if this guy is guilty, then he's guilty. If he actually did it, he actually did it. I can't believe all that accuse everyone, but in a lot of cases, and in particular with characters in Hollywood, they seemingly don't know how to behave correctly. More and more, I would say not seemingly, they really are showing their true character, because their behavior is just not up to our standards. Not up to my standards, because I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't touch that with a 50-foot pole, or even a 100-foot pole. So the social media service said it has suspended her for posting a private phone number, not for speaking out. Now wait a minute. Isn't that a little suspicious? Private phone number. Private phone numbers, you can't. They're private. Unless someone gives them out to you. Yeah, unless if it's a private phone number, that means it's unlisted. So right there we caught Twitter at some very nefarious thinking and nefarious planning. YouTube, you know that's right. You know this is right. I'm reading this from the New York Post, page 6. It's on here. It's on the mainstream. Get over it. YouTube, Google, Twitter, Facebook. So, at any rate, I would just like all these social media companies to just really take a really deep look at them from the inside, at themselves from the inside, because they're not in the right in a lot of things they do. For instance, I guess Jay Snip had some videos removed and couldn't do live streaming for like 2 or 3 days. So just share some love with him. A lot of these independent news creators, they're trying their hardest to do things correctly and give you the give you the news in a correct fashion. So on Monday, McGowan tweeted about the difficulty of being reminded of her experience. Seeing your monster's face everywhere, being traumatized over and over while getting heat for a mistake is effed. Doing the damn best I can, she wrote. Do you blame her? I mean, if she really was sexually abused, do you blame her? Oh, anyway, so let's see what else we got. So, well, Atari apparently was in the news again. Not in the news so much, but they've released a couple more minute details of their new system. I at any rate, I just had a text message. What do you know? What do you know? How about you guys watch me do this text message? I can't really give you too much details. Not feeling well today at all. Called in sick because of all night coughing. Still in bed. I hope you don't have this crud. So I just apparently my friend is not feeling well, so I'm gonna text her back. I don't have any type of illness. I hope you get to feeling better soon. And, well, I always like to God bless you. That's important, you know. That's important. Let people know you care about them. Let your loved ones, family, and friends know you care about them. Family or loved ones, yes, I know. Kind of overspoke myself, I guess. Anyways, I'd like to show you a picture of something, guys. There's an app on my phone called Blockfolio. My brother introduced it to me when I was out there. I don't know if you guys can see that or not. Okay, so it wants to play this game. Let's see if I can get that there. How about that? Anyway, you can kind of see where that's going. Okay, it doesn't want to let me do this here. Anyway, there's that. And then if I do that, this is the holdings. Yeah, I'm not too sure this is working too good. But anyway, there's a couple other things on there. You ought to check out Blockfolio. We'll give you another shot of it. We'll try to do a segment on it here shortly. Within the next few days, probably. Let me find... Come on now. phone is being retarded here. It's a Samsung too. Anyway, so don't need that. So, give me just one moment, guys. I'm sorry. We got one. I think we got a good one for you from the Conservative Tribune here. Grab your Java and stay a little bit longer with me. Cheers, D-Rob, C. Beagle, Care Love, Edward Black, Pop Top Bullshit. This is a donut shop, the donut shop coffee from my local Save-A-Lot. Yeah, it's okay. One more second, and we'll get to this news here. Are you ready? This is out of the culture section of Conservative Tribune. School calls cops after 9-year-old's racist request for a brownie. Oh no. Oh my god. Oh jeez. Are you kidding me? By Martin Walsh. On October 17, 2017 at 3:30 p.m. Department of Motor Vehicles. I hate these notifications that pop up. They keep popping up. But Samsung's good at this lately. Where something is requesting your device's location. Samsung's really got that pinpointed now. It keeps popping up these messages. This website wants your device's location. Do you accept it? Anyways, so let's go on with this article. It is School Calls Cops After 9-Year-Old's Racist Request for a Brownie. Oh, goodness sakes. By Martin Walsh. Political correctness creates a toxic environment in which everyone is offended by every little thing, and one dismaying example further proves how easily liberals are triggered these days. According to the Philadelphia Inquirer, police were called in June of 2016 to an end-of-the-year class event at the William P. Tatum Elementary School in Collingwood, New Jersey. Pull all your kids. If you have kids in Collingwood, New Jersey schools, pull them out. This is absolutely insane. When a 9-year-old student was reportedly discussing brownies, it was interpreted by another student as something racist. The incident resulted in a teacher calling the police. Can you believe that? What the hell is this world coming to? A 9-year-old child. For God's sake, liberals, grow up! Sorry, I've got to keep my voice down because there are still people sleeping. Anyways, so anyway, the little boy's mother, Stacy Dos Santos, said her son was talking about the snack, not anything racist. He said they were talking about brownies, Santos said. Who exactly did he offend? According to the Inquirer, Dos Santos was very upset following the incident and what her child was subjected to. Goodness sakes. I gotta keep my voice down. Anyways, I will try to read loud enough so you can hear me. I'm not comfortable with the administration. I don't trust them, and neither does my child, she said. He was intimidated. Obviously, there was a police officer with a gun in the holster talking to my son, saying, "Tell me what you said." He didn't have anybody on his side. This mother is exactly correct. This boy was questioned by a Collingwood Police Department officer who presumably had his gun, badge, and uniform on during the questioning, for using the word brownie? Brownie, really? Are you kidding me? I know some black people who wouldn't give a shit. I wouldn't give a shit if he said the word brownie. So what does that tell you? In a May 2016 meeting with school officials, Collingwood Police Chief Kevin Carey encouraged officials, representatives, and others to report incidents as such to police, including cases that may be as minor as simple name-calling incident that the school would typically handle internally. What do you guys think? I think the school should have handled it internally. Really, but you don't call police on children. You just don't do that. I mean, even if a child walked into school armed with a gun, an adult could potentially disarm them in 5 seconds. I don't care what anyone else says. I know. So anyway, the school would typically handle anything the school would typically handle internally. The meeting resulted in officials encouraging everyone to report cases to the police that might be criminal. Are you kidding me? Casey said to report an incident, even if it's as minor as simple name-calling incident that the school would typically handle internally. When backlash mounted following the incident with the brownie, Casey attempted to clarify that the intended goal of the meeting was to reinforce current policy. But parents warned that the damage had already been done, given that police were reportedly called to Collingwood schools roughly 5 times a day. Megan Irwin, who teaches first grade in Pennsauken in Camden County, said she believes police are being called to handle insignificant things now that the school is more than capable of handling things now that the school is more than capable of handling. Some of it is just typical little kid behavior, Irwin said. Never in my years of teaching have I ever felt uncomfortable handling a situation or felt like I didn't know how to handle a situation. Okay, see, there you go. A veteran teacher who's been around for years hasn't had any problems explaining or talking to kids about that sort of thing. So anyway, the apparent shared liberal groupthink. Okay. This apparent shared liberal groupthink has resulted in the county has essentially normalized the idea of treating elementary school children as criminals and school teachers like children. The country has created an environment of easily triggered liberals who now believe it is acceptable to call the police on a child using the word brownie. The word of political correctness. The world of political correctness is somehow pathetic and has grown way too far. Yes, it has. And can you believe this is from the New York Post? I would say a great job on this because they're nailing it. Please like and share this if you agree that the school went way too far. What do you think of schools calling? I'm sorry, this is from the Conservative Tribune. I apologize. What do you think? So they want you to share, like, and comment, right? So guys, we're gonna have to wrap this up now. Stay tuned for more. I hope you like this episode. I did want to get to a cool little video. I will introduce that tomorrow. Try to do that as an intro video for you. Stay tuned. Okay. All right, Mr. Nick B, please share the love. That was your news for the day, by the way. If you didn't know, now you do. D-Rob, C Beagle, Carrie Love, Ever Black, Packed Up Bullsheets, and all the rest of my subscribers. Love ya. And please remember, share the love and love one another. Always love one another, alright? Do your best to be your best. God be with you. Love y'all. Peace.